Ma'am, good evening, ma'am. Har Har Mahadev, ma'am. Ma'am, a few updates. The email was shot on Thursday evening, ma'am, about 4 p.m. And I wouldn't calculate that day in the 10 days. Now then there is Friday, was a working day, ma'am, for the courts. And then there was a Saturday and Sunday. 3 days have lapsed, ma'am. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, ma'am, Friday I was in Bombay for one of my court hearings. Again a malicious case, ma'am. Malicious case. I will not talk about that case. That is not involved in this matter. Now, ma'am, Saturday, yesterday, back-to-back meetings, ma'am. Back-to-back meetings. Lot of meetings, ma'am. I've explained you in my earlier video, the email video. Skip the 19 minutes of the email which I read out to everybody. Friends, you all too. Skip that and hear that along with this video. Whoever is interested in. Ma'am, what has happened, I told you very clearly, the judiciary is at stake, ma'am, in my case. Why the judiciary? I'll explain you a little, ma'am. That order is a false and a bogus and a fraud order, ma'am. Now, after my email has been sent to the Supreme Court of India and the Honorable High Court of Mumbai, now they must be discussing on this writ petition which I have filed, ma'am, Bombay High Court against Sanjeev Bajaj. Right? Ma'am, what is going to happen? Now Delhi, in short I'll tell you, for Supreme Court Delhi, for High Court Bombay. Now Delhi and Bombay will discuss, ma'am, on this matter of mine. All the petitions which I have named in the email will be sent to High Court. Sorry, which will be sent by High Court Mumbai to Delhi. Because Delhi is not aware. Now Delhi has to take action, ma'am. The Honorable Chief Justice of India. Lot of people came to me, ma'am. So they had only one working day, Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I'm sure they were working on my case, ma'am. 10 days will finish like this, ma'am. It'll be over. It's already 3 days today, ma'am. Now, let them discuss. I know. Tomorrow there should be action. There should be action, ma'am, what I'm expecting from Delhi. What I presume the Chief Justice of Supreme Court will now speak to the President of India. And things will start moving. What is to be done? That email is, ma'am, gone to a very few people. Only Supreme Court and High Court. And a few of my witnesses. Plus Abhishek Goyal, ma'am. The same mail has gone to him. It was his actually job to reply that mail, ma'am. He didn't do it. Why he didn't do it? Because he's got nothing to say, ma'am. Fine, okay. Now since that day, I never give him a call. I've told you very often. There are two of my witnesses, I'll name them here. One, Mr. Walchand Jain. I've told you, introduced him to you in my earlier videos. And one, Mr. Mayur Nanak, who is an associate or a friend of Abhishek Goyal, ma'am. They both called me and they are saying all his mobiles are switched off. Abhishek Goyal's mobiles are switched off. Good. What will happen, ma'am? He's underground. He is underground, ma'am. But Dr. Kanade, Nilesh Kanade cannot go underground. Abhishek is associated in his company, and I had put up a photograph on my social media where he had said team of eHealth. Abhishek Goyal. Team eHealth. Who's in the team? Abhishek Goyal, Dr. Nilesh Kanade, Ashish Nagpal, me, and Neeta Rao. In that photograph, ma'am. That is the biggest witness I have, ma'am. That photograph. And he had put it on his WhatsApp. And Mr. Mayur Nanak sent that to me. Means he has confirmed. Now he has a photograph with Mr. Shri Amit Shah ji. Both together. Even that he had put it up on his WhatsApp, and I got that. What is happening, ma'am? I'll tell you. I said judiciary is at stake. So to handle the judiciary and save the judiciary, the president will have to step in too, ma'am. The Honorable President of India, Har Har Mahadev. Ma'am, I'm sorry about my kids. One of them is sick. Please. So, ma'am, now everybody, even the center, will have to step in, ma'am. I told you the reason in the other video. I said, watch together. IDBI Bank, center owned bank, not a private bank. Not yet private. They are wanting to. So, ma'am, IDBI Bank, Union Bank, and the judiciary are at stake. Then is Sanjeev Bajaj. Let me tell you, ma'am, the judiciary is at stake because of the false order. IDBI Bank is at stake because of the false complaint. Union Bank is at stake because of taking possession of property of my daughter. And about 55 lakh rupees material stolen by the bank officers, ma'am. No investigation till today, ma'am. Nothing. DRT didn't take any action, and this court number 5 didn't take any action. Everywhere my pleadings are there. My complaints are there with the police station. No action taken, ma'am. So now, serious issue. Now I'll go further. I am expecting, ma'am, tomorrow some action. If there is no action tomorrow, sorry, ma'am. If there is no action tomorrow, I need to take the next step. Let me now explain you the next step. Now, emails have gone to only few people. Tomorrow, I will wait till 4 p.m. I am not a man of घोड़े पे बैठ के आता है. No, ma'am. I give everybody time. Patience. I have to. If there is no movement tomorrow, ma'am, there will be 50 copies made, ma'am, tomorrow. There will be a covering letter which is addressed to the Honorable President of India, along with that email, and along with the writ petition, Bombay High Court. So it will become about 200 pages, ma'am. 50 cents. Whom am I sending that to, ma'am? All the chief ministers of India, all the states, all media houses. This will be approximately 50 cents. Ma'am, my email has already sent shivers, ma'am. I got information. It has sent shivers across the spine of the Bombay High Court as well as Supreme Court. Abhishek has mentioned that the Honorable High Court wants you to settle out of court. With whom, ma'am? So who has to come? Now I'll tell you what all has happened since yesterday. The first meeting which happened, I'll tell you last. I'll tell you the second meeting which happened. He tells me Delhi is in problem. They should be working on anything and they should be coming back to you ASAP. Fair enough. Then there was your topic, ma'am. Right? In that meeting, majorly was Supreme Court is at stress and your topic. Your topic I will talk the last man. Third meeting. No Delhi speak, talking, nothing on Delhi. Only ma'am about you. Third meeting. Now welcome to the first meeting, which was in the morning, afternoon, 12 p.m. noon. Ma'am, this gentleman, I don't keep names to anybody and I will not name him. I will not name him here. But I have evidence that I met him and what all he spoken, ma'am. Sanjeev Bajaj, I don't know what has he studied me in the past 14 years, ma'am. वापस I'll repeat, घोड़ों को घास खिला रहा था रेस कोर्स में, whenever, gambling. He sends this gentleman to me. Why do you want to get married to ma'am? Ma'am, this is the question first. Why do you want to get it to ma'am? Line lagega, he's telling me, line lagega, ma'am. There will be many women waiting for you, ma'am, he's telling me. You are very handsome, he tells me, even at this age. I said, wow, man, I know what I am. Nobody needs to tell me whether I am handsome or I am ugly. I know what I am. मराठी में डायलॉग है मैम, यू मस्ट बी नोइंग इट. हरभऱ्याच्या झाडावर चढवणं. हरभरे का जार यू नो इज दोस पल्सेस जिसका चना दाल बनता है मैम. उसका पेड़ कितना होता है मैम? 1 feet, 1.5 feet. हरभरे के झाड़ पे चढ़ाना. यू आर स्मार्ट, यू आर हैंडसम, पैसा आ रहा है, लाइन लगेगा. Why do you want to get married to ma'am? What if you are not satisfied? Hey man, what are you telling me? What are you putting? Mr. Sanjeev Bajaj, what are you putting into mind? You didn't understand me since the last September 2021, since I was introduced to ma'am. कुछ खोपड़ी में गया क्या नहीं गया? I've come so far, Mr. Bajaj, because of ma'am. Not because of you. Who are you, man? Sanjeev Bajaj, tu kaun hai? This money which is coming, no, it's not coming from you. Wherever it comes from, I don't want to take the name today because everything is in the dark. I have not been told. But yes, I have been told by Abhishek, Sanjeev Bajaj का POA में पावर ऑफ अटॉर्नी में नहीं रहेगा. संजीव बजाज का नाम नहीं रहेगा. Then who is giving me the money, man? Okay. One Mr. Gupta, he will come and sit with you. And then in another phone call, he tells me, Gupta is from HSBC Bank. So who's giving me the money, ma'am? Not Sanjeev Bajaj. Who is he, ma'am? Let me tell you what is he worried about. He is only worried about the assault and the honey trap, ma'am. The rest, everything, Delhi is worried. So now this gentleman tells me why with ma'am. I have a habit, I'll tell you, ma'am. I don't cut anybody. मैं सबकी सुनता हूं, अपने मन की करता हूं, ma'am. Since September, it is 2021 months, ma'am, since we were introduced. क्या किया मैं? One day, even one day, have I spoken negative about you to anybody? No, ma'am. Let anybody come and say I have spoken negative. 1,000 people have spoken negative. Why? So that I should not be associated with you. Or either they are trying to read my mind. Because I have always said marriage is inevitable. I know it what I have done. I don't want to explain earlier videos, everybody knows it. Inevitable, man. Neither I can say no, neither you can say no. And if we both come together and we don't get married, Sanjeev Bajaj is in problem, ma'am, not both of us. But I told you in my earlier 3, 4, 5 videos, ma'am, सबको बचाना है, ma'am. What do you mean? What did I say? Oh, संजीव बजाज के खोपड़ी में नहीं गया, भूसा भरा है ना, ma'am. Okay. Now the second meeting. Thorough gentleman. I'm not naming anybody, but I have all the evidences whom I met. He talks about Delhi. Okay, that Delhi is worried. And then basically your topic, ma'am. He said, yes, you'll have to get married. And prior to that, divorce. I said, I know it. There is no other option for anybody. I said, yes, I know it. So he was good. Third meeting. Only your topic, ma'am. And that meeting I had called for. The earlier two meetings were called by them. Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, people are worried about you and me. The full world is worried. Now I'll tell you why they are worried, ma'am. Problem ho gaya hai. Here I'm not taking your name. Email me, your name is there for about 40 times, ma'am. What Abhishek has told me about you, everything is, I have read the email to you all, everybody to you, ma'am. Now your name is before the Supreme Court and before the Honorable High Court. What is happening? Ma'am, crystal clear, open and shut case. It's an assault case to you, ma'am. They have assaulted you. I just hope and I pray nobody has touched you, ma'am. Because everything is going to open very soon. I just hope nobody has touched you. Even a scratch, ma'am. That's it. Now, ma'am, I'll tell you. Let me not make this too big. I've told you a lot of things. But I'm coming on your conclusion, ma'am. Which has come to my... Ma'am, you will be informed. The day of settlement. Why I'm saying the day of settlement? Because 3 days say this is all we've speaking. Nobody is speaking about the money, ma'am. Nobody is speaking about the money, ma'am. Means, money so they have to give me. Who has agreed? He has agreed in an email. The last email I have is 58,500. 59,000 I have no email. But I've got evidence. My mama was in the meeting where he said 59,000. But it doesn't matter, ma'am. Whether it's 58,500 or 59,000. Table pe बैठते हैं ना बंद करेगा. Now they say Abhishek cannot come on the table now, ma'am. Abhishek is gum underground. So who's going to come? I don't know. Somebody will come. But he has to give it time. I would say at least, if not 24 hours, 8-10 hours. How does it matter? Okay. Now, ma'am, you need to be prepared. Let me tell you. Somebody will inform you. Because you need to be here, ma'am, in Pune. Because now the meeting will be in Pune. Now no Lucknow and all, ma'am. Now who's monitoring everything, the settlement, if it is happening, ma'am? Delhi. Delhi will never allow, because I have told Delhi in my email, they may shut me down anytime. They will never take the risk of calling me to Lucknow or Delhi or wherever. In Pune. Now, ma'am, you need to be prepared. Let me also tell you one thing. In many emails I have exchanged with Abhishek, but I have never said anything on the video till today about your mum, ma'am. It is my first demand, not a requirement, demand from Abhishek that when I am getting married to ma'am, mum has to be there, your mum. And your mom would be living with us. Always. This was my demand, not my condition. Demand. And he said yes. And he said, I've spoken to ma'am. She's agreed. Fair enough. Very good. So now, ma'am, you and mom both need to be prepared. Right? You may just be given a very short notice. I'm presuming it will settle, ma'am. Because no settlement, I've told you before, why repeat? In just short, judiciary, black spot, which they'll never do it. Okay? Because that black spot will open up the Pandora box. And all the skeletons will pop out. Okay? So I'm presuming it will settle. You and mom. My earlier requirements were with Sanjeev Bajaj. This Sanjeev Bajaj is not settling, ma'am. So don't be worried. You will be taken care of, whoever is getting you to Pune, or if you have to come on your own also, man. Do come. Don't worry. And after this email, no, man, nobody will touch you. Nobody will come near you. Let me tell you, there will be now a radius of 5 kilometers. Sanjeev Bajaj, so impossible, ma'am. He'll come near you. The other friends, I don't want to name them here, you know it. The ones who got you introduced to me, they will. Not an arm's length, ma'am. Not an arm's length. Kilometers away. They also can't come to you. Now nobody. I have made you very powerful, ma'am. Keep that in mind because of the email. And if this doesn't, I don't get a message tomorrow or anything, then those 50 copies going, ma'am, you will be secured for your life. Forget about the money. Paisa aata hi jata hai, ma'am. You will be secured. You will be taken care of, ma'am. You will be their responsibility. You already are, I'll tell you. And because of the email now, sorry, ma'am. Even if we decide to get in touch with each other, no problem, ma'am. Either to you or either to me. I have told the Honorable Supreme Court everything about you, ma'am, in that email. And everything is there in the petition. That I don't want to say here. You know it. I put it up once on my social media. Ma'am, dangerous hai for Sanjeev Bajaj, for center. Both. Dangerous, that petition. And now, there is another point, ma'am. You will come with your mom. Bring someone along too, ma'am. A male, elderly, whoever is there in your family, 60, 65, 70, whatever. Or even if there is somebody smart who's 50, 55, okay, along with your mom. So 3 people. You want to bring along a female friend of yours, you are welcome. After the settlement, immediately, ma'am, there is no time to be wasted. They cannot tell me. They cannot tell me, but I know it. There will be a meeting with you, ma'am, me and you. And nobody is going to get us introduced, ma'am. Now nobody will come in between. Previously, Abhishek. Ma'am, now no. सब भाग गए मैम, डर गए मैम, underground everybody. So, you have only one thing to do, ma'am. I'll tell you a small thing. You will be in Pune. That note will be passed to you message. Or I'll put it up on my Instagram bio. That today so and so time is the meeting, settlement, whatever. You need to start driving or however you want to come from Bombay. Settlement, you'll come to know. It's over. Ma'am, just take your mobile. Just say hi. I'm in Pune. This is my location. Wherever you are staying. That's it, ma'am. That's it. Somebody from my side will come and fetch you. It can be me also. But if I'm busy with those last minute, they will not waste even 1 hour, ma'am. After the settlement and money coming into my bank. Not even 1 hour. So now what happens, ma'am? You need to approach me now. I cannot because I don't have your mobile number. You can because you have my numbers and it is there everywhere. Everywhere. You have my email ID too. Ma'am, anything. Just say hi. I'm repeating. I'm in Pune and this is my live location. I'll immediately send you a message, ma'am. Send me a message from your regular phone number which you've been using since a long time. I'll fetch you. Now, there will be a meeting between you and me, ma'am. No private. Let me tell you. I'm making this open before the public. Why? Now everything has become public, ma'am, our matter. Because of the email and even prior. And social media. So I said 2 people from you and one of your female friends, girlfriends. I will be coming, let me tell you, 2 people. I'll not name them today. Because I am not yet sure. From my family side, I cannot request. You know how turbulence there is going on between all of them and me. One Mr. Walchandji will be definitely there. Definitely. And I'll tell you, Miss Neeta Rao, who's my goddaughter, she will be there. Why? Because there has to be a woman when there are two women in your side. From my side also one. And there may be one more gentleman with me. Okay? We need to speak, ma'am, together, all of us. Don't shy. Neither will me, neither you. No camera required. Now, it's my private life and your private life. Why camera? Why do we need to keep a recording for you and me, ma'am? No. Now, these 6-8 people, we will sit. Not for a very long time, ma'am. 1 hour maximum. Maximum. 1.5 hours, whatever. Basic discussions, ma'am, about, see, this is a legal marriage. I understand. Let's convert it into an arranged marriage. You are there from with your family. I am there with my people. We talk in and out. Main issue is, ma'am, issue means no. I will not say an issue. Main requirement is money to you, 1111, and money to your mom, 111. I have cleared with Abhishek everything, that all day today, your expenses, mom's expenses, whatever, shopping, anything, borne by me. So these are your savings, you and your mom. This is what I want to talk on the table, because this is the main issue, ma'am, for Sanjeev Bajaj to pay you the money. If I don't give you that one, because I've said 1111, ma'am. They asked me to give you 1,000, right? I said no, angel figure, that I've explained. So this has to be spoken there, ma'am. Your side, my side. There will be 1 page document of what we discussed. Not on any other things, ma'am. Not your personal life and mine. That is we two who will decide what. Nobody can come in between two of us, ma'am. Never. I will not allow it. The main is about this 1111 and 111. Whatever we discuss on the table, whatever we finalize, how, when, kaibi, today, tomorrow, whatever, on the table. And you and your people will be treated with kid gloves. Don't worry. From all my people, all my side. This is all, ma'am, is discussed and is going to happen. Be rest assured, ma'am. Ekdam relax karo. I've been telling you every day. Just relax. You and me know we can speak anytime in life. Kya baat karna hai? We know so much about each other. What do we need to talk, ma'am? We will. But that, again, let me make it clear, ma'am, because people who are new to it, there will be a registrar marriage and a divorce, right? Divorce immediately. That I will see how to get it done. But as per the MOU of my wife, we both can meet. There is no restriction, right? She's also allowed us to get married, ma'am, as per the MOU. I just have to pay 100 crores immediately as soon as my settlement happens and that MOU comes into force. We can get married. This is again part of the table. Now nobody is going to come from Bajaj size. Nobody is going to come from the center. No, ma'am. They दूर भागेंगे, ma'am. They'll run away from you and me now, ma'am. कोई नहीं आएगा हमारे दोनों के बाजू में, साथ में, नजदीक भी नहीं आएगा, ma'am. So all this is up to arranged marriage, ma'am. Whether we are getting married after I transfer 100 to Anita, are we want to getting married today or tomorrow, or I'll ask my lawyer when is the divorce happening, a day or two, because now Supreme Court ka judgment hai, ma'am. If both the parties are willing and if there is a long or whatever, and I'm paying, no, whatever she demanded, 500 crores, I'm paying her. What I give more later, that is my wish. My wish. I will not ask anybody. And that too not to my wife. Let me clear it. Don't have doubts. To my son, my daughter, my grandsons, whatever. That is my job, what to do. So here, divorce, I know it will be morning to evening. She and I both will stand. Okay, fine. Maximum tomorrow. As soon as that comes, ma'am, we will do a registrar wedding there. Registrar wedding is better in front of your people, my people. And ma'am, they are not going back immediately, let me tell you. 2, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. So, you be relaxed. And then we need to go to Triyugi Narayan, ma'am. That is a must. Registrar marriage is done, right? Now, Vedic Shadi is not a requirement. That also we will discuss on the table. But we need to go there पैर पड़ के आना मैम. We are husband wife after that, not before that. Even after the registration, we are not husband wife. Let me tell you, it's just a document. पैर पड़ के आएंगे तो we will decide there. Who's going to plan? How we are going? When we are coming? How we are going? Whatever on the table. Ma'am, this is all I think we've discussed in this. And let me close this by saying, ma'am, marriage is inevitable for me and you. And if we don't get married, they all will die. 30, 40, 50 people. No. We are taking the money, no? Ma'am, they are paying us. We are receiving the money. Now, we need to close all loose ends. All loose ends. And now, I've said everything even to the Honorable Supreme Court, ma'am. I made my case much stronger, ma'am, than it was. Because of this mail. Tomorrow is this, I said, 50 copies. If again nothing is happening, then another 50 copies, ma'am. International Court of Justice. A copy. This is what happening in India. Our judiciary. And all the prime ministers and the presidents of every country in the world. मैम, मेरा केस को कमजोर नहीं समझना, ये नहीं समझना. Why? I'll take a few minutes. I thought I would not talk more. Why was I stopped social media, ma'am? अभी आया सबके ध्यान में. Everybody knew that this case, if it opens up, boom. So now let them work on it. That is why social media. That is why I don't know he went how far, Mr. Bajaj, to that Kishore Chhabria shouldn't do social media. He tried to stop me from every angle, but he didn't have the guts or that alloy to go approach the court and file a case of defamation against me. पहले ही पढ़ा है मैम, जिसमें हनी ट्रैप डाला है, डिफॉर्मेशन केस है वो. I filed a honey trap case in a defamation case. अब क्या करेगा? गंदा हो गया सब because of that order. Who can stop me? Nobody. Nobody. And I agreed, ma'am. Demand 1 finished. Sida. And I spoke about it. Let me not this. Demand 2 also finished. He's giving me something in Bombay of the same value. Over, ma'am. I don't want to, unnecessarily on the table, and now that settlement will happen maximum 30-40 minutes. Over. They just have to give me time, and somebody known to me will come, ma'am. Not an unknown person. I'm expecting some people whom I know. I don't want to name here till I am not sure. And this name I will give up. I'll give in. Because I have a habit of making videos and putting up on social media, ma'am. My safety and your safety, ma'am. Email is the biggest thing I did in this world. Biggest thing. महादेव ने कहाँ से अंदर डाला खोपड़ी में, डैड ने यहाँ से बजाया खोपड़ी में, and my mother told me, you make something sure shot for ma'am. And I made ma'am for you. This email is for you for all your life. I've said everything whatever has happened, the assault. Now how to nullify this? Only you and me can do it, ma'am. Right, ma'am? Har Har Mahadev. Jai Kamakhya Devi.